Hey, MTV! Come in! Welcome to my crib. Come with me. Parking space. Here we have a 10-meter conveyor belt. This right here is where the money sits of a waste management facility. One of my most favorite machines. We're compressing that entire material. Our beautiful forklift. Let me tell you one thing, not everything that sparkles is valuable. Come with me. This is the parking lot where I park all my rides. We have trucks, small trucks, employees' cars, everything comes here. And then we can offload over there. And actually, this is my favorite art piece. It's made by a local artist. It represents what we're working for, which is a clean planet. And we want people to live good lives on a good planet. And this is exactly what this artwork here is all about. And yeah, when those trucks bring in that trash, it all goes over here into the big garage, indoor parking space. My favorite truck. This is all the trash that's collected in a day. We just dump it down here, and we also have transport units to make sure that we can carry everything. So this is the entire unloading area over here. This is where we store all the waste before we actually load it onto these conveyor belts, and then it goes onto the first floor. So let's go check that out. These are the transport units. We dump everything in here, we push it over, super easy, nobody has to lift heavy weights, and then all the trash comes here on my favorite carpet. I allow that, so it's fine, and then just throw all that trash onto that conveyor belt so nobody has to lift that trash up there, and then it goes up there for sorting. So come on, let's go to the first floor. Up here we have a 10-meter conveyor belt. Super nice because nobody has to sit on the ground to sort through waste. So we wanted to make it easy for people to actually do the job. We didn't want them to stand on tables, but we wanted to have the waste moving, also to be very efficient in the way how we do things. So each of these ladies has one specific job. So they were looking for one specific item of waste, and then we have these throwdowns here where that specific material is dumped, and it will go to the ground floor for then further processing. Well, you can see up here, state-of-the-art ventilation, because it is getting hot in Kerala. We're getting 40, 45 degree summers, and we wanted to make sure that everybody's staying cool. So besides the firefighting system that you can see again up there, what we actually have is a rock wool insulation on the roof. Again, state-of-the-art. We're keeping the heat out and keep things cool in here. Over here, all the trash that is not recycled, so everything that goes down these chimneys can be recycled. Everything that falls off the conveyor belt to the ground is non-recyclable trash. That's being turned into energy, and you can see we do have mountains of that. So this is the stuff that cannot be recycled, and then we have the baling unit downstairs. So let's go check that out. See how all the important pieces are marked, also in case of emergency. In here we're striving for the highest social standards. We want to get this entire place certified. Here's a bit of the family history. Beach cleanups between CleanHub and Greenworms. Brand visits of people that came here to check things out. More action shots. Over here we have how the entire process works. And then this is the entire construction history of the building. Meet my favorite co-worker, Lakshmi.
Hi.
She's the one that made everything here possible. Say hi, Lakshmi. All right, so we just saw what's happening upstairs. Let's go on the ground floor and check out how things look down there. This right here is where the money sits of a waste management facility. This is all recyclable stuff. So you can see we have the standard cardboard here. So this entire thing is paper and cardboard, which will go into recycling and be turned into new cardboard. Over here we have the plastic bags, which are recycled in LDPE and flexible film facility. So this is all flexible films. We have the notorious BOTTLE, notorious water bottle here. This is actually where the real money lies in waste management. This is one of the most high value plastic items, and we have an entire big pack here, 100% recyclable. This is great material. And then if you walk around here, things are getting from valuable to trash. This is the stuff that nobody wants to have, but I have no secrets, so come check it out with me. I want to show you what we've hidden behind this. And let me tell you one thing, not everything that sparkles is valuable. Actually, the more sparkle you see, the less valuable it is. This is the real notorious waste item. This is the multi-layer packaging, the heavily printed packaging. This is such bad quality that you can't turn it into anything new. And a lot of plastic items are coated with aluminum, like you can see here. Even if I can see myself in there, that's not a good thing. This is trash, cannot be recycled and will be turned into energy. And then one of my most favorite machines, one of the most satisfactory things that I can do in a day is just sit here and watch the baling machines push. This is where all the trash is loaded, and then we're compressing that entire material. So from a loose bunch of plastic items, we're getting them big waste cubes. These cubes are easy to load on a truck, which means I have to pay less for transportation. And this is in the end all that we're looking for in waste management, reduce cost while still creating dignified work. So we don't want to save on the workers, but we want to save on things like logistics, also to save emissions, right? But also to save costs. So this stuff is going to be compressed and it will pop out as one of those bales that we can see laying around here everywhere. This is where these machines give birth to these big bales. And let me tell you one thing, they're heavy. I can't lift them. It's incredibly heavy and we don't want anyone to break their back in this facility. So we have lifting equipment, and actually my favorite ride, this is the pride of the facility. Our beautiful forklift, lifting heavy stuff day in and day out. We can pick them up and put them on the truck, so that's great. Thank you. Cheers. We have the non-recyclable stuff. This is going to be loaded onto a truck. This is going to be turned into energy to replace coal. And back there, you can see my wardrobe. Or actually what the wardrobe of the classic Shein customer looks like. Fast fashion. Buy something, throw it away. This is what we have here. This is all textile waste. Fortunately, also this will be recycled or upcycled into items like scrunchies and other things. And then if you check it out over here, this is where I do all my paperwork. This stuff is also all highly recyclable. This goes into pulping and be turned into new toilet paper, for example, or other stuff. Over here, this is actually recyclable stuff. So you can see it's clearly color coded. This is the only time in life when segregation is actually fine. The right colors and the right qualities. These are all milk pouches. They used to carry all the milk that people use in their kitchen. Also recyclable stuff. Over here then, this is my vault. This is where all the stuff goes that is really valuable. All the water bottles. Actually, we get way too little of them. If we look at the dimensions, like we have 9 bales of recyclable stuff here after 2 days of operation. If you look behind me to my trash room, this is where all the non-recyclable stuff sits. So the ratio is pretty clear. It's expected that roughly 80% of plastic in the oceans is made up of that specific kind of material because it does not hold enough value. Fortunately, we have brands that support us so that we can also give this material enough value so that it's worth managing in this facility. Let's go into my living room. Shoes off. This is where we come to chill between the shifts. You can just sit down, relax a bit, something to eat. We have a kitchen for tea. Everybody can sit down, just wind down a bit before show continues. And actually what's most important here are the house rules. So very clearly we have it everywhere, no harassment. We do not accept child labor here. Everybody knows their rights. We have the firefighting systems in place. So everybody always knows what's going on. They know whom to complain to. What are the grievance mechanisms? This is also very important in such a facility. Let's quickly grab the shoes and get on the terrace. This is the outdoor area. This is the view from the break room down into the valley. Super pretty. This is where we can just sit after work and enjoy the evening. Actually, we left some space for expansion. So if we like it here, if everybody else likes it here, we can keep growing all the way down to the wall. It's still part of the land. So we can build more facilities, can drive more of a circular economy. But this all depends on you. So please make sure to subscribe to CleanHub, follow our journey and see more stories like this. And now get out before the dogs get you or the security guard. So yeah, thanks MTV for visiting me, but now it's time to leave because we actually have some serious work to do here. See you next time.